Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Chit Chat. So guess what? So yeah, the gardener guy came by, and I don't know. I don't think you can hear it now, but he was here and he did my lawn already. $40. That's pretty darn good. I remember like 5 years ago, I was paying $20 for the gardener, but that's 5 years ago. So to me, $40 is a really good deal. Yeah. And then he said, just call me when you need it. So it's like, wow, you know, I kind of like my grass cut regularly, but now what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to have $40 here just on hand all the time. And if I feel like it's overgrown, or if maybe he thinks, oh, it's been so long, do you need it cut? Then I'll just have him come and do it. Because he says, from the heat and the water and the growth here, it doesn't take it it take a long time for it doesn't take long for the grass to grow. So, and he also works at the high school. And also I was talking to him about the dogs too, and he sees that this is a problem. Like, there's a lot of people that see the dog issue as a problem. I was kind of looking up to see like who is in charge of this town. I see the mayor and all these people, and I met the wife of the sheriff, who just barely became sheriff. I don't know. I don't know how that works. He's probably a busy guy, I'm sure, especially if he's, I don't know if he's sheriff of this town or the county of Refugio, the whole county. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that guy, because, I don't know anybody here yet. And if he just came on by like only a month ago, then he probably doesn't really, I'm sure he should know about the dog problem around here. But if it's only been a month, he's probably taking care of a lot of other things first. I did write to the county website, and I'm hoping to get a response from that. It looks like the town is short on representatives of certain things. That's not me, okay? That is not me, and I'm not trying to be anybody. But I am going to kind of stand up for the people in my community, because health and safety is something that, I went to school for stuff like that. I didn't finish due to unforeseen circumstances, but I know a lot of stuff. I know some stuff, and if I don't know it, I know where to look. And I do use my skill of research and study to my advantage to know about things, The wife seemed like a nice enough lady, She's, I think, the one that I bought the candle stick holder thing from, which is really cheap. She has a little business. The thing I saw there, though, that I'm not real happy about, was she was showing me like her little t-shirt gig, her little side gig. And I seen she has some Trump things in there. And when I saw it, I was like, ugh. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Because the gardener guy was telling me, because I was like, are you sure $40 is enough? He's like, my parents taught me right, not to overcharge, not to take advantage of ladies. I said, listen, ain't no one around here going to take advantage of me. And if I give you something, it's because I feel like you deserve it. All right? I'm not just some dummy out here that people can take advantage of. That's the last person I am. And you all, if you've been on here watching, you guys know that I don't play. But I'm going to look further into this, because he knows the problem too. And he has to work out here. And the last thing I need is for dogs to be coming out here and disrupting my services. Yeah. Because I'm also going to have somebody pull out that tree. And if that one Great Dane and all the other dogs are running around, you think that's going to disrupt my services? So, I don't appreciate that. That's kind of not good in the community, and as an officer or sheriff, whatever, he should know that public safety should be important, especially in the town we all live in. Especially when you don't know if everybody around here has had vaccinations for their pets, which most likely they have not. Because I tend to see that people, when they have a house and they live somewhere, they don't keep up on the shots and things. A lot of them don't. They feel like, oh, it's okay. No, their dogs need shots. They need constant rabies shots. They need other shots. And when they do their dropping, they're leaving fecal matter, which is a health and safety issue also for humans and children. So, I mean, I'm not sure that a lot of people know about health and safety around here. I think things are kind of, being done, or were maybe being done willy-nilly, because I don't know, he's new, so maybe he's the new sheriff and he's going to make a difference, but we'll see. Because I'm not going to be silenced by this. I was approached by a stray dog out there because somebody didn't want to fence it. And like I said before, if somebody can't afford to fence a dog, or even put the electric fence up, then they shouldn't have a dog. Because that's not being a responsible pet owner. Letting your dog just run free, could get hit by a car, could get hurt out here, could be attacked by another random dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of dog parents are those? Not very good ones, I don't think. I always have my dogs on leash. They're never running around leashless, ever. And I'm being a responsible pet owner by putting up a fence to ensure the safety of my neighbors, my dogs, and anyone else around in the vicinity. If I can take responsibility to do that, then I think other people should too. Because I do go around and you see people do have fences and they keep their dogs in, but then there are those that don't. And that's not fair to the people who actually like to take walks around the block. I see old people walking around. I wonder how they deal with that. Whether the dogs are friendly or not, it doesn't matter, okay? I was attacked, me and Brian were attacked by another dog. So until they figure out how that feels, they're never going to know. I know, and I don't like it. I don't like it, okay? So, I mean, we'll see. I'm not trying to stir trouble. I'm just trying to find out, who is responsible for all this, and what can we do to make it better? How about that? That's what I want to figure out. What can we do to solve this problem? If they say the funding is not good, then I can tell them, well, if you guys had a, department, all the dogs that you pick up and the owners have to come and get their dogs, they have to pay a fee to get the dogs out. Plain and simple. And there's your funding right there. And then that will teach them, oh, you better not let your dog, run around free, because it's just going to keep happening and you're just going to be paying into the animal regulation pot, which is fair because the dogs need to be under control. Because I remember when I had to go to the hospital and they needed to take my dogs to a shelter or something, I had to pay to get them out. But I did it because, I appreciated them. I saw what they did. They took care of my dogs. They gave them even shots because they weren't sure about vaccination and they want to make sure. I was fine with that. And I paid them. I even gave them a $200 donation for the facility because they were good and my dogs were treated well. I mean, I'm grateful for law enforcement, fire department, and anybody who takes care of the pets out there, But if there's somebody that, if they're not doing their job right and they're not really being concerned about public safety, that's an issue, So anyways, I'm just really happy that I have a gardener now. I'm happy I have a gardener. I told them that I'm having somebody remove the tree. Another thing is, I told him I'll be building a fence back there, and he's all, oh, my brother, and I said, oh, yeah? I said, well, I kind of have somebody from Port Lavaca. Now, Port Lavaca is far, it's an hour away. And even though I like the guy over there, I do see that he's busy. He's never home, he's every day at work. So coming all the way out, an hour drive out here to do some labor work, and then drive all the way back, I don't know, I'll have to maybe price compare because, if anything, I don't mind contributing back to the community I live in, you know. If anything, um, I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. I feel bad because I told him, "Oh yeah, we'll hire you," but if it's too much, and you know, I have to get an estimate from him. Because even to tell you the truth, I could probably do it myself, but I just want somebody to do it, and I'd rather contribute to somebody and their finances, you know. And if the driving out here, and it's going to be hard because he needs to, you know, find time, that's difficult because I kind of need somebody right now. So I'm going to have to basically measure the backyard, and I'm buying all the stuff. So it's only like the labor I need. And then also this guy told me that his brother will, he told me that his brother will even pick up the supplies from Home Depot or from wherever I get it, you know. But I'm going to have to see what that's all about. Because I kind of know what kind of fence I want. It's not going to be one of those completely enclosed fences. It's going to be, you know, it's probably going to be a 5-foot fence, same height as me, about. And it's going to be wood and metal. Yeah. So I'll have to see how this works. And just compare some prices out here. Because I mean, even though I can afford it, I'm still trying to get deals on stuff too. I'm not trying to just spend money foolishly. I'm constantly looking for a good deal. You know, that's why I can afford stuff, because I don't squander my money. I check behind. I see who's the best price, who's the best deal, what's the most convenient, who's, you know what I'm saying? It's like that, you know, and I'll just have to see. You know what I mean? So that's all I have. I'm really happy about my new gardener. He already cleaned up the whole yard. It's fantastic. Yeah, he's done. He has a little driving thing. And I was talking to a friend that I have, and I was like, man, maybe I should just get me my own lawnmower. And he was like, yeah, it seems like you can do anything. But, you know, maybe I can, but it's not like I always want to, though. You know, I don't, you know. And the lawnmowers are expensive, you know. I don't want to, especially if this guy, yeah, he has his own lawnmower, and he has his blower, and he has whatever, you know. Look at that, look at missing teeth. It's because I don't have my, I didn't notice how it looked like. I just, for the first time, I'm noticing that. Anyways. A little bit too much information, right? Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I'm Mona. This was Chit Chat, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.